One fun part of scouting the NBA draft is comparing prospects to current NBA players. Sometimes the comparisons are spot on, somewhere in between, but sometimes they are hilariously wrong. That is the unfortunate case with DeShawn Stevenson. The poor high schooler was compared to Michael Jordan, the arguable greatest basketball player to ever live. Stevenson originally committed to Kansas, but he said in an interview with Alex Kennedy of Hoops Hype that the pressure he was facing made him go straight into the league from high school. The Utah Jazz selected him with the 23rd pick of the 2000 NBA draft. His first season was definitely disappointing. Appearing in just 40 games, Stevenson barely averaged 2 points per game in 7 minutes. He more than doubled his minutes in his second season, yet his scoring only increased to just under 5 points per game. His string of his three best seasons came in 2005 to 2008, where he averaged around 11 points per game in combined seasons with the Wizards and Magic. Stevenson was no bum. He had mediocre shooting numbers, but he had a 13-year career with solid seasons mixed in. The problem is, those seasons are nothing when compared to number 23. Going to some off-court stuff, Stevenson actually had beef with another 23, LeBron James. He said in an interview, "There was something personal that was said in the locker room that got back to me, but that's neither here nor there. I'm older now, and it wasn't a beef where I wanted him to be harmed in any way or involve his family or anything like that, obviously. Honestly, I feel like because we both came to the NBA straight out of high school under so much pressure, we share something. When you're in the league, a lot of things are said and we were all young then. At the moment, I was a young guy and I wasn't standing for it. Now, it's just about peace and love." That wasn't his only NBA beef. In an article from SB Nation, Washington Wizards shooting guard DeShawn Stevenson spotted Gilbert Arenas walking off the court at American Airlines Center and shouted towards his teammates, "Who's this?" Stevenson squatted, then slowly stood upright and lifted his practice jersey above his head, twirling it around like a windmill while shaking from side to side. There was also a dispute between Stevenson and his coach after a rumor was started that Stevenson asked to come off the bench. Interim head coach said, "In a real team gesture, he basically told me, 'Tap, I'm struggling a little bit. Why don't you let me come off the bench and see if I can get my swag back?'" He later said, "I didn't ask to come off the bench," after his streak of 275 consecutive starts ended on December 23rd. So, what happened? Clearly, he was involved in lots of off-the-court drama that may have hurt his NBA career. He seems to genuinely regret those behaviors now, however. Stevenson said being compared to MJ and being called the most gifted recruit ever was a blessing, but he feels Jazz coach Jerry Sloan's system stunted his growth. His career was not a total flop, however. He played a crucial role in the Mavs' 2011 championship run where they defeated none other than LeBron James. Stevenson started in 18 playoff games and shot over 41% from deep. He retired with a championship, and that's not something many players can say. Just to go dark again for a quick second, Stevenson was arrested 2 days after the Mavs won the title for public intoxication. His career was a complete roller coaster, coming to an end in 2012-2013. He is still active in basketball today, playing in Ice Cube's Big Three. Stevenson can be a lesson to all. No matter the hype, you have to earn everything. And maybe a message to evaluators, don't compare high school kids to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Click in the center to subscribe to the Scoreline channel for weekly content, and click on the left to see our last video. Thank you all for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed, and follow all our socials in the description. Peace.